Hello students, good time to all. I am Chandan Kumar Pradhan. Welcome to your YouTube channel Chandan Physics. In this video, we are going to discuss Rawoth rule. Let's begin. This rule is used to derive the moment of inertia for symmetrical bodies. There are so many methods to find out the moment of inertia of a rigid body in that of rotational motion, but this rule helps us to find out the moment of inertia of symmetrical bodies. So the statement of that Rawoth rule states that the moment of inertia of a body about any of the three mutual perpendicular axes of symmetry passing through the center of mass of the body. Then mathematically we can say the moment of inertia is equal to mass of that body into the sum of squares of other two perpendicular semi-axes, that is sum of squares in the sense the power, divided by n, that is I is equal to m into s divided by n. M stands for mass of the body, s stands for the sum of the squares of other two perpendicular semi-axes divided by n. N is an integer and it depends on which types of symmetry is this. You can here sum of the squares of other two perpendicular axes, other two in the sense since we calculate the moment of inertia of a body about any of the three mutually perpendicular axes, that's why we calculate the sum of the squares of other two perpendicular semi-axes. Now n depends upon what type of symmetry, that is n is equal to 3 for what, when we treat as square or rectangle or parallelepiped. N is equal to 3 for this, but n equal to 4 for circle or ellipse. N is equal to 5 for sphere or ellipsoid. The calculation of moment of inertia of different bodies by using the method of integration has gained importance nowadays. Hence, the Rawoth rule is rarely used, but it is very useful finding the moment of inertia for that of symmetrical bodies. This one is the mathematical formula to that of Rawoth rule. Again, with the help of this Rawoth rule, we can find out the moment of inertia of area of symmetrical bodies. In the previous, we find out the moment of inertia of that of body, but here we calculate the moment of inertia of area of symmetrical bodies, and that formula will be I is equal to A into S divided by N. In that of case, M stands for the sum of the masses, mass of the body, where A stands for area of the plane area, where A is the area of the plane area. Now we can easily understood the Rawoth rule to find out the moment of inertia of area of symmetrical bodies. We can use some examples to find the moment of inertia by using Rao's rule. Let the question is moment of inertia of rectangular lamina about an axis passing through its center and perpendicular to the plane. Solution, we can find out the solution. Question is moment of inertia of rectangular lamina. Take a rectangular lamina. For that of symmetry, that is x dash x y o y dash x o x dash y o y dash. The length, let it be L. The breadth, it will be, let B. This one is the figure of that of rectangular lamina having length small l and breadth small b. Then we find S. What is S? S is the sum of square of two perpendicular semi-axes. As we discuss for that of formula, S is the sum of square of other two perpendicular semi-axes. Here S is the sum of square of two perpendicular semi-axes. There will be two perpendicular semi-axes to that of z plane, is equal to, that is sum of square, that is two semi-axes. Here is L. This portion will be L by 2 semi-axes, half of that of L by 2 square plus half, that is B by 2 square. Then it will be L square by 4 plus B square by 4, taking 1 by 4 as common, that is L square plus B square. From Rao's rule, moment of inertia is equal to m into s divided by n, or I is equal to m into s, that is 1 by 4 L square plus B square divided by n. For that of rectangular lamina is 3, that is moment of inertia of that of rectangular lamina about an axis passing through the center and perpendicular to that of plane is given by m into L square plus B square divided by 12. So with the help of Rao's rule, we find out the moment of inertia of this rectangular lamina. That is our question. Find the moment of inertia of rectangular lamina about an axis passing through its center and perpendicular to that of plane. Again another question. Find out the moment of inertia of an area, that is a circular section. We can also use the Rao's rule for finding the moment of inertia of area. So question is for that of circular section. We consider a circle of radius r with, that is axis x o x dash y o y dash, radius is r, where x o x dash and y y dash are to mutually axis which is perpendicular to each other. The moment of inertia of the circle, now we find out the moment of inertia of the circle about the central axis that is z axis passing through its center and perpendicular to the plane is given by Routh rule. That is I is equal to A into S divided by N, or we can find out where area is equal to pi r square. R is the radius in the area of that of circle, that is pi r square. S is that of sum of the square of semi axis. S is the sum of square of semi axis. Semi axis means r square plus r square. R square is equal to 2r square. 2r square. Also n is equal to 4 for circular body. Therefore, putting these in that expression, that is the moment of inertia I is equal to, that is area pi r square into S, that is 2r square divided by n is equal to 4, or I is equal to pi r fourth divided by 2 to cancel out, or we can say I is equal to pi by 2. In place of r we can write that is d by 2, where d be the diameter of that circle, that is d by 2 to the power 4, where we can say d is the diameter of the circle. Then I will be pi d fourth divided by 32. This is the area of moment of inertia of that of circular section. So, with the help of this video lecture, we understand the concept of what is Routh rule. You remember, Routh rule is used for that of symmetrical bodies. We find out the moment of inertia or the area of that of moment of inertia for only symmetrical bodies. Irregular bodies, we don't calculate the moment of inertia by using Routh rule. And the mathematical formula for that of Routh rule, again the moment of inertia of area of symmetrical bodies. Two mathematical rules are there, and by using these two mathematical rule to that of Routh rule, we find out the moment of inertia of that of rectangular lamina and the moment of inertia of that of area of this circular section by using Routh rule. So, with this useful and informative notes, let me wind up this session. Thank you.